This segment sponsored by Hearing the Call. Hearing the Call is an organization that serves locally, nationally, and globally to help provide resources and aid to those suffering with hearing loss. I am at Parkview Field today because they have an upcoming fundraiser happening here, and I'm going to learn all about it. Let's do it. Joining me now is Joe, a board member and founder, Lynne, a board member, and Nora, the CEO and chair of Hearing the Call. Hello, how are you doing?
We're great. Thanks for having us.
Yes, well, it's a beautiful day here at Parkview Field, and I'm so thrilled to learn more about your organization and what brought us here today. So let's start off with an overview. What is Hearing the Call, Joe?
Hearing the Call is real simply, it's a tax-exempt, 501c3 tax-exempt, not-for-profit entity that we formed here in Indiana. And we formed it for the sole purpose of bringing hearing health care to the underserved all around the world.
Yeah, so started here, but you service so many areas. So let's talk about the regions that you service, because I know they span wide and large.
Yeah, so we have projects. We work with independent private audiology practices around the United States, and they do a project so they can serve the underserved in their communities, all from California down to Florida over to Maine. And then we also work around the world in 13 different countries. Wow. And that would be from South America to Africa to Asia.
That's incredible. And so you partner with these organizations or with these facilities to provide what? Is it education? Is it actual medical devices? Is it resources and support?
Yes, it's all of the above. We're big believers in people deserve quality hearing health care. Nobody should be denied access to hearing health care that is life-changing.
Right.
So how do we do that here? It's really about helping get devices that people need, and around the world it absolutely starts with education. It goes to early identification of hearing loss, so we're working with some government hospitals to try to get hearing screenings when babies are born there. The earlier we catch it, the better the treatment.
Yes.
2, we fly with suitcases loaded up with equipment and hearing aids that we help fit on people around the world too. So really it's all of the above.
Yeah, that is so great. And of course, hearing loss is something that impacts so many different people. And so I know specifically, Lynne, loss of hearing has impacted you, which is such an incredible thing that you get to be a part of an organization that you actually have dealt with. So share with me your story.
Well, I've educated myself about hearing loss, and we know that the older population experiences some level of hearing loss. And I was in a meeting with one of the healthcare providers, and I said, I'm really having a hard time hearing you. And she said, oh, well, we need to make an appointment for you right away. And then I discovered that I did have hearing loss, just related to age. But worldwide, there are about 17.5 billion people who experience some kind of hearing loss. And unfortunately, it's increasing because of higher volumes of music and earbuds that everybody is using. And the really sad part is that you become isolated and more lonely and socially unengaged when you have hearing loss that's untreated. And a lot of the areas that we serve globally have absolutely no hearing health care whatsoever.
Wow.
And it was, as a surprise to me, hearing loss of any level is the 3rd leading health condition in the country, even greater than diabetes. So when you stop and think about how many of us are walking around with some kind of hearing loss, and we're in denial about it. We're quick to get a pair of eyeglasses. When it comes to hearing aids, I don't know what it is, but we all think that's just one more layer of what we have to accept in terms of how our body is aging. But at the end of the day, you enjoy conversation more. As I said jokingly to my family and some of my organizations, now that I have hearing aids, I can hear you talk about me behind my back. So, just the level of confidence, and really it comes down to also safety. So there are things that we don't think about that really are beneficial to having your hearing tested, and in a timely way get the treatment that you need to have the joy of hearing.
Yeah, that is so true. The safety aspect and really the empowerment, like you said, just to really live your life each day confidently. And so, Joe, I know that you all have a very powerful mission statement, so share with me what that is.
Well, our mission statement it's powerful, but it is very simple: to bring hearing health care to the underserved all around the world. And I guess as my tag onto that, we don't want to see anyone go without being able to receive hearing health care. Everybody should be able to be the best version of themselves by us providing that for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And Nora, I know that you travel around the world and you actually see up close and personal the people that are impacted by not having that type of medical health care. And so share with me a story of how you feel that your organization has really impacted those that you have touched.
Oh, thank you. And I have the pleasure that I have traveled with both of these wonderful board members too. They've come and seen the need also. But I think for me, it's really impactful when we go back and we see patients again for the second time, for the third time, for the fourth time. And one of the patients that really I always look forward to seeing is a little girl named Sylvia, and she's in Zambia. And when we found her, she wasn't speaking at all. And when we tried to put even the headphones on her to test her hearing, she was terrified, broke down crying. Since then, her father would ride a motorcycle every day, miles and miles, through even the rainy season to get her to school that we helped get her in with special needs teacher. Today, I think it's been 8 years, she's thriving. She's a top student, and as soon as she sees us, her face lights up, and it's always this joyful reunion. But she would have had a different outcome had she not had hearing aids, a completely different outcome. Had we not come, most parents with hearing impaired children in countries that are developing like Zambia, those kids stay home. They can't afford to send all of their kids to school, so the ones that don't get the opportunity are the ones with the hearing loss. So just to see a complete life changed like that, it's worth every moment of every effort that we put into this organization.
Absolutely, and you make such a great point that, loss of hearing can happen at any age. It's not just something that happens as you just live and age in life. And so I know that you all get to touch so many different people, and that is great. And the way that the community can really come together to help and to touch lives and participate in this initiative is with your big fundraiser that's coming up. Right? Yep. So tell me all about the fundraiser.
Yeah, Cornhole for the Call. It's going to be right here at Parkview Field. It's October 19th, starts at 10 o'clock, and it's going to be a cornhole event for both very competitive and just for those who are in it to have fun. I think Lynn might have more of the information on the cost. If you want to talk about that a little bit and the prizes.
Yeah, well, it's general admission is $10 for anyone who just wants to come and enjoy the day and the festivities, and then it's $60 for a fun team to play, of course teams of two, and then the professionals team of twos are $100. But we've got prizes for the professional teams. $3,000 first place prize, and then a $600 first place prize for the fun team, and then lots of other little prizes throughout. But cornhole really is so much fun, and almost everybody can play cornhole. So in addition to cornhole, all the concessions will be open here at Parkview Field. Hopefully the weather is beautiful like it is today, so that we come out and really bring a community together to support hearing health care, and also learn more if you think you have health issues. We'll have some professionals here to help you, navigate that that journey as well. But to be able to provide hearing care not only in the United States but around the world really starts with what we're going to do with the Cornhole event.
Yeah, that's great. And Nora, what are the dates of that and when can people start to sign up?
Oh, thanks. The date is October 19th, Saturday.
Okay.
And sign-ups can start now on our website,
Okay.
www.hearingthecall.org.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing about your organization today. It was a pleasure to learn more.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about Hearing the Call, we'll have their website listed below to find out more about the organization and this fundraiser. And I'll see you after the break.
This segment sponsored by Hearing the Call.